Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Dad Life. We're here with the 66 T-Bird, and it is a scorching hot day here in southern Nevada. It's like 108 degrees. It is just a mess. AC units are going everywhere. You might hear the roar in the background of all the AC units in the neighborhood going off. And so that got me thinking about the T-Bird because I wanted to take her out to dinner tonight. And then also my wife would come along too. So, but we wanted to get her clean. Now she does have factory AC. If you see this unit right here, this is the factory AC compressor for the 66 Thunderbird. You can see by the connections, the high and low pressure connections, it has been updated to the modern refrigerant, which hallelujah to that previous owner who did that. But she does work great and she blows cold air and the fans all function properly. But I was having a little work done by a friend that I met in the Thunderbird, local Thunderbird club. And if you're getting into classic cars, always join the classic club for your vehicle. I guarantee you, whether it's a Thunderbird, a Mustang, a Chevy Nova, heck, even a Beetle or a Yugo, there's a local club where you live or within your regional area. Those guys have all the knowledge. They are the preservers. They are the keeper of the information for your vehicle. So I met a guy in the local Thunderbird club and he helped me do a little work on the T-Bird to get her running super smooth. So I want to give a shout out to my friend Bill. He did an awesome job and grateful for his patience with me and his willingness to take a look at the Thunderbird and get her going. But he noticed that down here in the air conditioning condenser, which is it sits in front of the radiator, it is filthy. Now you may not be able to see that because of the lighting right now at this time of the day here in Las Vegas, but it is filthy in there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean that out. That's going to help the AC function even better. And another side consequence of that is it's actually going to help the radiator function properly, because the radiator with the big fan that's on this car pulls air through that condenser coil and then through the radiator. So we want to make sure that this car is going to run as cool as she can, because this giant 390 motor puts off a ton of heat. And when it's already 108 degrees out and it's going to get up into the teens here, the teens here in Nevada, we want to make sure that she is as cool as possible. Now you'll see that the car does have a electric fan that has been added at some point. It is not currently hooked up, and I don't know why. I don't know if the fan failed and it just needs to be removed and the old owner didn't remove it. We're going to investigate that a little bit further, but for now we're just going to keep this out of the way and we're going to clean this up. So I'm going to show you what we're going to use for the project today. We're going to use some good old-fashioned engine degreaser. I just got the AutoZone brand. It really doesn't matter what brand it is. There's special ones for AC condenser coils, but these aren't aluminum. So you don't have to be as careful with them, but you also don't want to spray garbage on them or just anything. So we're going to use an engine degreaser from AutoZone. Now, because of the way this sits, I can't take this giant bumper off. This giant thing weighs like 400 pounds. I don't really have the ability to do that here. But we want to protect it because we don't want the chrome to start pitting and get junky. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some garbage bags fitted in here and taped to help protect the engine or the bumper from the engine degreaser and the resulting spray. So you can kind of see how we're going to do that. And then the real hero of the day is going to be just a garden hose with a regular nozzle on it, just to spray out all that engine degreaser. So come along with me. I'm going to show you how we're doing. All right, we're back here. What we did is we went ahead and taped in those garbage bags. We just kind of cut them up. The idea here is to protect the chrome bumper from the engine spray and from the water itself. So we did it here in the front major pieces, and we took it all the way down to the body panel. So it should be covered and protected. We did it on the sides as well. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this engine degreaser and we're just going to spray it down in there. See, we're just going to spray it down on this coil. Now we're going to run into a little bit of an issue because we've got that fan in the way, but we just want to spray through there, spray onto those coils. Now this isn't foaming or anything, but we want to get into that mess. And you can already see that there's a ton of crap coming off of that, and it smells amazing. It smells like garbage. So we're just spraying this all in there. We just want to get all of that grease and gunk and everything off. So we're going to keep spraying, and then the next thing we're going to do is just hose it down. All right, we've sprayed that all out with the engine degreaser, get the gunk out of there, kind of let it sit for a couple of minutes. And now what we're going to do is just come around with some regular garden hose, just have it on the jet setting. And what we're going to do is just spray that out. We want to get all of that garbage out of there. Get all of that crap out. Just going to hose that all down. And you should be seeing down there a lot of that junk. We got stuff coming through on the chrome, so we're going to want to clean that out. But we are going through and just cleaning line by line of this unit. Just getting all that water in there and getting all that crap out of the coils. Getting all that junk out. And hopefully this will help this unit run better. We want to get any overspray we might have got out of there. And we're going to turn it off, come over to this side and do the exact same things. Just like that. Get all of that garbage out. And it is just rinsing away. Just that water is cleaning it up nicely. I can literally see all the garbage just coming out. And we just want to go row by row on the coils. And look, the color's starting to come back. So that is nice. Get in behind that fan. Get in there, just get all of that crap out. You're not going to hurt anything by doing this. If anything, you're really just going to make it run a little better. Let's go back over here and really give that a good. But some of these condenser pieces, like the fins on here, you can tell have been crunched a little bit. They have tools that help you fix that. We got to get into that fan because we sprayed into that fan too. And get all of that clean. Now what you're going to notice is it is going to run dirty, but then it's going to clean up. It's going to clear up. And these things are looking good. The whole thing is clean down here. Come over here just again. And we're just getting all of that garbage out. All right, we'll finish this up and I'll show you the last step. All right, everybody, now on to the last step. So we've got all of that degreased, clean. Now you gotta be super careful with your water stream. I had it on the jet stream on my garden hose. I actually bent some of my coils in there. So you gotta be careful with that. Should be an easy fix, but something you gotta look out for. So learn from my mistakes. And now what we're gonna do is we don't want that water sitting there. So we're gonna go ahead and just use the blower. We're gonna blow it out. I went ahead and just blew that out until water quit coming out of the fins. of the condenser here, and now the job is done. And so I'm just going to go ahead, because it's a classic, we don't want any water sitting anywhere it shouldn't. I'm actually going to blow underneath here. I'm going to re-clean the bumper with some of my favorite cleaner, which lately has been the Jay Leno's Garage Quick Detailer. It works on the chrome, it works on the paint. We're going to shine this car up. She'll be ready for our date tonight, and we'll see if my wife wants to tag along. Hope you like this quick episode of The Dad Life, and that it'll help you keep your classic running smooth and safe as we come into the summer months. We'll see you next time.